Do you wanna go out and come back in? All right. Liquidation motivation. Liquidation motivation. We are live today. We are live. Just go over a couple of housekeeping. We will be in Vegas this. I'm going to show it to you on the screen. There it is. We are going to be in Vegas on March 17th to the 19th. Please click on this link here to register and let everyone know that you are part of the Liquidation Motivation Nation. And I also want to let everyone know that I offer a free websites to anyone in the liquidation business. Please visit on this website, estacam.com/free website. And I also want to let everyone know that WHSL is soon approaching immediately after ASD. So WHSL Market, please visit WHSLmarket.com because we'll be there April 21st to the 22nd in Louisville, Kentucky. All right, I'm going to bring Tom to the table. No, Tom is not available yet. But let's bring in Mark for just a sec. I'm going to put you on the spot, Mark.
What's happening?
Hello. How has it been? How are the bins over at Bin Chasers?
Doing really good, really good. We've seen a jump in sales the last few weeks, so things are going good.
Awesome. Are you excited for the Battle of the Bin Store?
Oh, it's on.
All right. We have Ben and Ari in the green room right now. We're going to be interviewing Ben and Ari from Super Bins. They're located in the Miami area, and we are going to have a conversation with them first, and then you guys are going to battle it out. And welcome to the stage. It is Thomas Shultz.
Hey. Is everything working? Can you hear me? Can you see me?
Yes, I can see you.
All right. I had to do a couple hard resets. We got some new hardware here. Esteban's making me upgrade my camera and everything, so messing everything up on me. But hopefully it looks better. I think it looks better.
Tan.
I look tan? I live in Florida, baby. What do you think?
Yo,
I don't sit,
what my
sit
sister
inside
said
all day long. Yeah. Mark's sister has a British accent, and or an English accent, and she said, "You look tanned," and I thought she had said, "I look tired." So I said, "Well, you look crappy too," and she got all mad at me, and I'm like, "I didn't realize she said you look tanned." So anyway,
straight to the insult.
Right. So we got a live battle going on today, right? But first of all, we're gonna interview Ben and Ari. Is that what we're doing, Esteban?
Yeah, we're gonna kick Mark off so we can talk to Ben and Ari for a bit. Do you want to bring them on now, or do you want to go over a couple of things?
Well, we got to talk about, we're going to be at ASD this week, right?
Yep.
The ASD trade show, guys. If you're not going to be there, you're going to miss out. March 17th through 19th. We're part of a panel. We have some speaking time there. ASD is trying to 2, 3, 4, 10x their liquidation division of the trade show. So they've put a lot of time and effort this year into liquidators. So I'm pretty excited about ASD. And then right after ASD, we have that transition didn't work as like I wanted it to. WHSL Marketplace, April 21st and 22nd in Louisville, Kentucky at the convention center, guys. And that is the show of all shows there. That's 100% liquidation, guys. You're going to love that show. You don't have to worry if somebody's a wholesaler or anything else. This is all liquidation. We are the official media partner for the WHSL Marketplace show. So, and the MC, right? We get to MC all the events.
Yeah.
I'm pretty excited about that.
A lot of the, what do you call it? moderating a lot of the.
Do some of the moderating, which is I'm pretty excited about. You know, it's our first trip down this lane, so I'm very excited. So yeah, guys, make sure you go to those shows. You can meet up with us. You can meet up with Esteban. You can meet up with Mark. You can meet up with Ben and Ari, who we're about to bring on the show. So, anything else we need to talk about?
What was it? I had something in my mind, but I forgot it. So let's bring on Ben and Ari.
All right, bang, bang. Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome Ben and Ari to the stage, guys. Owners of Superbins. How you doing, guys?
Hello?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Can you hear us, Tom?
Yeah, I can hear you.
All right, let's do it.
Test, 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 test.
Okay, we can't hear you,
Uh,
but I guess it's good that you can hear us. One piece of the puzzle.
This is the one glitch that we have with StreamYard, and I'll let Ben and Ari know to kick out and kick back in. You can talk to Mark for just a second.
Okay. All right. Before we bring Ben and Ari back on, I guess that we're having some audio troubles there. For some reason, it only happens with a MacBook.
Let me try.
Right, Mark? No, because I have an Android and I have a Windows-based PC. I've never had this problem. You have it like what?
Yeah,
1,000 times a day?
at least. Yeah, I
At
can't hear.
least.
I can't hear them either. So
Oh, you couldn't hear them? I could hear them.
I can hear them. Yeah, I can hear them.
Yeah.
Must
So
be an
hey,
Apple
hey,
product. Yeah.
how was business today? How was the line today for
Oh,
Dollar
today
Day?
was crazy again. Crazy.
Hundreds and hundreds of people lined
Yeah,
up.
yeah. Within 5 minutes, our store was full, no carts. That's been like that for the last probably 3 weeks now. Just solid.
Yeah. You know, it's incredible. I mean, you know, we're probably going to sell about 10,000 items today on Dollar Day. It's an incredible day. I don't know, you know, some of these companies don't do dollar days. They stop at $2, they stop at whatever. But I'm like, get as much value out of that inventory as you can. And you've proven it, Mark. You've proven it that, you know, having a dollar day and 500 people in line, you know, really works about extracting inventory.
Absolutely. Yeah, I can't hear him still.
I can't hear Ben and Ari now, but I think that's just an adjustment on their behalf.
Oh, maybe. Yeah. So yeah, $1 day definitely is killing it for us right now.
Hey, can you hear us?
So, yeah.
How about now?
Yeah, now we can hear you.
Now, can you hear us now?
Yep, yep.
Ready to rock and roll. We got everything set up. Perfect.
All right, here we go. All right, let's get into it then. Let's get into it.
Yeah.
Welcome to the stage. Welcome back, Ben and Ari, guys. So Ben and Ari are the owners of Superbins, 2 locations in Southern Florida. The worst place to ship to. I think that we learn that every day, right? The worst place in the world that you could ever ship anything
53.
to. But
Yeah.
yeah. We just got a shipping quote from Minnesota to Ben for $5,300 today. It's like ridiculous. So, all right, guys, tell me a little bit about Superbins. What I want to do is I want to ask you about Superbins. We'll talk about your past, then we'll talk about the business, the industry, and everything that you learned. So, tell me a little bit about Superbins first.
Sure. So Ben, you want to start off? Kick it off?
Yeah, so Superbin started because I used Amazon. I used to sell Michael Kors purses as well as Intex inflatable pool toys. And I bought a whole container of the Intex toys to sell on Amazon, and I couldn't sell them on Amazon, so I ended up going store to store trying to sell them. And I walked into somebody else's bin store, and that's how the idea of opening the bin store came about.
So, what was your first impression of a bin store?
The one that I walked into, he had a bunch of trash in his bins. He never cleaned his bins. I don't even think he restocked, which I don't know how that's possible for a bin store, but that was my first impression. But I knew I can do it better than him.
So you walked into a trashy store and you said, "I want to be in this business."
Yeah.
What about you, Ari? What's the first time you learned about a bin store?
So the first time I learned about a bin store was actually going to Ben's store that he had open in Jensen. And at the time, I was buying some liquidation pallets and drop shipping them to this guy in New York. And then he had this whole method where he would do bulk sales, like literally out of his garage. He'd do some whatnot. and then it was a consignment type deal, so he'd get a certain percentage of whatever profits we generated. So it was good for him because he didn't have to put up any money for inventory, and it was good for me because I didn't have to worry about selling all the shit. So it was good.
Wow.
And
That's a dream. Yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
That's a good idea.
But if it sounds too good to be true, then it usually is too good to be true, because then the guy ended up like screwing me over, and he actually still has probably like $5,000 worth of inventory. So then my dad introduced me to Ben, and then we went to a store and we were like, damn, like this is pretty impressive, and this is a way more effective way of selling all the liquidation. And then we partnered up, and yeah.
All right. So tell me your history before bin stores. All right. What were you doing before you were in the bin store business?
Yeah.
Tell me your story.
Sure. So, I mean, I was born in Canada, moved to Ohio, lived in Ohio for like 9 years. And then we moved to Miami, and I was always like on hustles growing up, whether it be reselling shoes, and then the main thing that I really had going on before I met Ben and getting into the liquidation space was this phone business where we basically leveraged the ability to trade in smartphones. So we would basically buy out all of the Best Buys throughout South Florida, my partner and we'd buy like the newest Samsung phone. And then on the Samsung website, you can place an older phone as a trade-in, and you get credit towards the new phone. So we'd buy, like hundreds at a time. And then New York, who had a bunch of the older models. So for example, let's say the newest model was the S25, and this guy in New York had, tons of the older model, the S22. And when you trade in the S22, you get $600 off your order. So we would basically buy hundreds at a time, ship them to this dude in New York, and then this guy in New York would trade in the older phones for us. So we were basically, and he was getting the older phones for, let's say, like, $200. So there's a bit of a spread there. So we'd make, maybe a few $100 per phone.
Yeah.
So that was a really good business, but the whole business was basically contingent upon us using virtual credit cards. So, if you have an Amex business card, you can generate as many virtual credit cards as you want, because Samsung only lets you place so many orders on each credit card. And then what happened is Samsung basically canceled the ability to use virtual credit cards on the website, which basically destroyed the whole business model. And that was it.
Yeah, I mean, they when I went to business school, they always talk about like arbitrage, right? Arbitrage. What's the arbitrage? And for those of you who don't know, arbitrage is the instantaneous making money, buying at one price and buying at a low price, selling at a higher price in an instant. But I've never agreed with the instant part, because there's always a period of time that it takes to make the transaction go. And it sounds like you found the perfect arbitrage there.
It was
until it wasn't there.
And it was great while it lasted. But yeah, that was basically
Nice. Yeah, that's awesome. Ben, what about you, buddy? What were you doing before Ben stores? Tell me the Ben story.
So before I worked I still do. My parents own 2 pottery stores. And since they live out of the country, I take care of those stores for them. So I was day-to-day managing those 2 stores. I don't know if anybody knows Color Me Mine.
some people will for sure know. It's a pretty
Oh, that's pretty much it. I didn't go to college.
You didn't go to college?
I did
That's your
not.
history. You ran some pottery stores.
Yep.
And then you were doing the Amazon. But I mean, guys, did you grow up as bargain hunters? Did you? I mean, was your upbringing like something where you're always looking for deals and bargains? I know mine was. So,
I mean, I always knew I wanted to open my own business, in whatever form it came, and this is just the opportunity that appeared, and we jumped on it.
yeah. How about you, Ari? Did you grow up finding deals and bargains, or no?
To be honest, not really. I always had like various different hustles going on, but like I was never one to, unless I could flip it. Like if I was able to find something that I knew that I can flip, then obviously, but I wasn't not for my personal enjoyment, more just to make money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So then you guys found each other. You Ari, you found Ben running Super Bins up in Jensen Beach. You guys got together. How did the first interaction go between you guys? How did you guys? I mean, was it just Ben's like, hell yeah, I would love to have you on board, or did it take a little bit of time to make happen?
So the first time was when we came up to Ben's store in Jensen. That was the first time that we met, and we sort of got to talking, and we figured out structure. And then, oh, what happened here? There we go. And then, I mean, it wasn't too long after. What was it, like a few months after that we officially like partnered up, and yeah, I mean, it was pretty quick.
Pretty quick, yeah. So you guys partner up, and you guys say, I want to open the world's largest bin store. How did that happen? Or did it just fall into your laps, the size of your store? Because the store you opened is 80,000 square feet, right? 80,000, which is way bigger than any other bin store that I've seen. So tell me about that journey.
I mean, the person that Ben initially was going to partner with, I think you guys were already looking at the space, right?
Yeah, so we wanted to open in Sawgrass Mills. It's a very good location, lots of traffic, and this was the only space that they wanted to offer to us. So it was either this or nothing, and we got a pretty good deal on the rent. So we believe even if we're not using the full space, it'll be worth it since we got a good deal on the rent.
Yeah, and tell me a little bit about Sawgrass Mills Mall. It's one of the top 5 malls in the nation, right?
I saw somewhere it's like the 9th ranked mall in the nation. Crazy foot traffic. And I also think there's a lot of tourists as well. So there's constantly a new customers coming through here, which is obviously great for the bin store model, because I feel like, especially when you're running the same product week after week, people kind of start to get bored. But there's always a revolving customer base, and there's tons of people coming through here. It's crazy.
Yeah. I think you guys kind of like were the first ones to break the veil of being in an A grade mall. You know, I've never seen any bin store in an A grade mall. You see them in C and D grade malls, but you know, you guys were the first one, and you kind of changed my mind on like who we should be approaching. But Ben, how was that process to get? How did you pitch the number 9 mall in America to let you to dump shit in bins and sell it and lower the price every day? You know, how did you pitch the mall to do that?
So we told them that we wanted to do some renovation to the space. The space had been vacant for about 4 or 5 years. We showed them our branding. They definitely liked it, and they're actually coming to us and asking us to rent more space now.
Oh, really? Nice. I believe it's Simon Property Group.
Yeah.
Owns the real estate. They just closed down a Saks Fifth Ave right down the street from my house. So maybe that can be the next Super Bins for you. Maybe. That's a big, wide open store. No remodeling in that store. That thing is beautiful. Yeah. So they really didn't give you any pushback, anything, you know? I'm just questioning, like, how'd you get in the door of it?
I think
Sawgrass Mills.
Meaning they had like an 80,000 square foot box just sitting vacant. So I think they wanted to just fill the space.
Yeah. But I mean, they wouldn't have put a flea market in there. And it's okay, there's a flea market, and then there's Target, and we're probably somewhere in the middle, right? Probably closer to the flea market. You know, I'm just curious how they finally came around the concept and said, yes, this fits into what we do here. You guys got Prada, Gucci, all the name. You got pickleball courts inside your mall. You got, I mean, it is such an incredible mall. I mean, I'm not sure how the transition went from, no, we're not a flea market, we're a bin store, we're super reputable, and we need to go in this mall. So that's interesting.
The fact that we got is on the entrance to our mall, they wanted us to put like a wall up so people walking in the mall can't see inside to our store. We didn't end up we did not put up that wall.
They wanted you to close off that mall door?
No, they wanted us
like a buffer between, like when you walk in, there's like a wall, and you kind of have to like go around the wall to actually enter into the store.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, we didn't do that,
and they never made you do it.
They didn't. No.
All right. So, okay. So you're going to build a 200 bin store, which is incredible. Tell me the process from taking over the space to being able to open the store. That process took a few months for you guys, and tell me what you guys had to do to the site.
So there was a bunch of carpet everywhere that was all stained and moldy from the roof leaks. There was a tiles that were missing because of said roof leaks. The walls needed to be painted. There was a bunch of old shelving from Bed Bath & Beyond that we needed to get rid of. That was all like eaten by termites. There was also some sprinkler and fire alarm issues that needed to be addressed. I would say that the biggest pain in the ass was dealing with the city.
But I think that's any city you're dealing with, right? Because I got to deal with it.
Yeah, they're not very clear.
Yeah.
But one day they'll say you have to fix X, Y, and Z. You'll fix it, and then they'll come reinspect, and then there's a whole new list of stuff that you need to fix.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then we basically we redid the entire flooring in here basically, and that we did it completely ourselves. Watched some YouTube, asked ChatGPT, and we sort of like the analogy that I feel really fits it is like, imagine you're walking through a maze with a blindfold on and you're literally just running into every wall until you finally just get out of the maze. That's kind of what it felt like. Like we were constantly I think we made every single mistake that you could possibly make, honestly. So opening was definitely really satisfying.
Yeah. And how long did it take you to get open?
It took about 2 months.
Yeah.
2 months.
But we did.
But most of that was all remodeling of the space, right?
We'll try to do all repairs ourselves, and we may have bitten off a little more than we can chew at the time. We decided that we're gonna pull up all the carpet and we're gonna polish the concrete ourselves. And I was just thinking, like, we'll go to Home Depot, we'll get a few machines, and then boom, in a few days it'll be done. And it turns out it's a lot more involved than that. As a matter of fact, the Home Depot machines don't really do anything. We have a few videos on our YouTube channel if anybody wants to see.
What's your YouTube? Superbins?
Yeah, Superbins. The username is Superbins-613, but you can just search up Superbins, and we'll have some long form content hopefully coming out soon. We've been saying that for a while. Hopefully, we actually start doing it. It started picking up lately.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So then you finally, so as you're remodeling the space, you're building the bins. What's the process? Did you have any unique strategy with building the bins, or would you do anything differently, or how'd you do the bins?
We would definitely make them a little deeper. That's the only thing we would do differently. Our strategy for the bins was we ordered all the wood at once, and then we cut all the wood, and then we built all the bins, and then we ended up painting all the bins at the end.
Yeah, because I think you showed me, Ben, that if you were to order, when you're building 20 bins, you know it might cost you about $200 a bin to build 20 bins. But when you're building 200 bins, you can substantially get that the price way down. And I think with including labor, you can get it about $100 a bin.
Yeah, and a helpful tip for anybody out there doing any renovations or building bins or anything, you can walk into any Lowe's and Home Depot and go to the pro desk, and depending on the volume of what you're ordering, they'll give you 20-30% off whatever you're ordering. So definitely before you buy, check and get a few quotes from them to get the best deals, because I think we saved like the wood was actually like 50% off.
And that means if it's 200 bins, that's 20, so you're saving $15,000 just in costs by buying in bulk like that.
And directly to you. It's a lot more convenient.
Nice. Okay, so you bent so was Jensen Beach colors pink and black also?
No.
So we decided, when we opened Sawgrass, that we were gonna rebrand and actually hire somebody to make the branding a little bit more professional. The Jensen Beach branding was just made by me. I don't have the best artistic skills, but
So I got to
we
know
did-
why pink. Where'd you come up with pink? All the colors on the wheel there. Where'd you come up with pink?
So yeah, we worked directly with a really solid branding guy. I mean, he's like amazing. And initially, we were basically just gonna take the blue and the yellow and the red that Bennett initially had, and sort of just slap a new logo on it, and with the mascot and everything. But we thought that pink and yellow definitely like stands out a lot. Like the reason people talk about it and people are like, so like, what the hell is, it's a pink and yellow store. You don't really see that too often. The only comparable like brand that I've seen that I actually just found out about is Pepto Bismol. We kind of look like it's this colors. So it's definitely eye catching. And I mean, we'd like to grow this into potentially like the largest, one of the largest, bin store operations in the world, and we feel like branding is definitely really important for that. So,
Right. You're right, though. I mean, having a color that's not traditional color gets everybody talking, and everybody. It's the pink store, guys. Have you been to the pink store in the mall, or
yeah.
what's it called? Super Bins. Yeah. That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. Okay, so then so you're going to open your store. I mean, we did do a video of Ben and Ari's store opening. First I got to get out of the way. How old are you guys?
So I'm 24.
And I'm 21.
You guys are. We used to have Damian and Colton. They were called the Young Guns, but I think you guys are taking over the title. Am I pointing the right way? I think this is reverse. You guys are taking over the title as the Young Guns, man, the Young Guns of this industry. So you own an 80,000 square foot bin store. We go to opening day. Talk to me about the loads that you guys decided to use for the opening.
So on opening, I think we used, I think it was 1.5 or 2 LPN loads. We used a Walmart load, and then we used some FC too.
Some FC, and you're able to fill all 200 bins.
Yep.
Mhm.
Yeah. 200 bins. And then how did I know the answer to this? How did opening go?
It was crazy.
Yeah, it's a little crazy.
It was like definitely beyond what I was expecting, but pretty crazy. And that Walmart load was definitely, I'm very happy that we had it, because like our most viral video by far came from having that load, because we
Yep.
had found like a brand new MacBook, like perfect condition.
We got super lucky that the lady who actually found the MacBook was an influencer.
Yeah, she was an influencer
and it
herself.
was completely not.
Yeah. That was
And
great.
Yeah.
she posted a video a few different times, like, "Oh, I'm taking the MacBook I found at Super Bins to the Apple Store to make sure it's real." And like all of her videos got a few million views on that, and people were coming in because they had seen the video.
Yeah.
And we actually tried to behind the scenes video with her to try to do some sort of collaboration, and she wouldn't even respond to us.
Yeah. But
That you got to, the free publicity you get out of these people is worth thousands, But the minute that you want them, hey, come do something. Oh, you got to pay me $5,000 to come to your place, or something like that.
She just sent her a few DMs, and
She
she wouldn't
didn't
even respond.
Yeah.
She wouldn't even respond.
Yeah.
Nice. Hang on. So opening day, guys, I filmed a video there, and you won't. So first of all, the mall is huge, and the line, if you can imagine, the line went, I don't know, maybe a quarter mile away, and then turned the corner, and I have no idea how much further it went than that. But there was so many people in line for your grand opening. And what boggles my mind is your marketing.
Mhm.
What boggles my mind is how you did your marketing. And I would say on the surface, I criticize that you're not hitting all the platforms, but you knocked it out of the park. I mean, you didn't hit a base hit there. You hit a home run that opening day. And so talk to me about what you did for I think, Ari, you took over the marketing, and tell everybody a little bit about how you did your marketing.
Yeah, so coming up to open, I feel like people really buy into the story. So I wanted to kind of show like a little bit behind the scenes of how we were doing everything. And I told Ben, like, I really wish I would have been like even more detailed about it, but it still works, so it's fine. And just kind of building that hype and really getting everybody excited about it. And then, yeah, I mean, I'm trying to think what else. That was like
Yeah, we didn't do
leading up
any
to
paid
open.
marketing.
Yeah,
so-
zero paid marketing,
Oh.
like no money behind any meta ads, nothing like that.
And this
So
ad
completely
is
organic, which was
crazy. We're gonna
cool.
see.
Mostly Instagram and TikTok.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you guys were 100% Instagram and TikTok, 0 Facebook.
I mean, yeah. I mean, besides for the posts that we were putting out, like they automatically by default go to Facebook, but we weren't doing any like dedicated posts in Facebook groups, nothing really like that.
Yeah. I mean, so that goes against everything that I think. And you guys have changed my mind on the marketing for a bin store. We used to always just say, run an ad on I can't believe my collar's not buttoned up here, guys. Why don't you let me know? We used to just run ads on Facebook, and then we would get decent crowds. You guys don't do any ads on TikTok and crush it. And I think I need to do the opposite. And you guys knocked it out of the park. So I'm just wondering if like marrying the two ideas, for other people opening bin stores, what is the right marketing plan? If you were to do it all over again, would you do anything different for the marketing, or are you just happy with what you did?
I would do differently coming up to open is like actually showing the various different steps, like going into detail about how we were doing them in real time. We did a series now after the fact, after we opened, breaking down how we built out the bins and how we did the flooring, paint the walls, all that, and it's going pretty well. But I wish I would have done that in real time. I think that would have hooked a lot more.
Yeah.
Got it.
I mean, that makes sense. I love watching those, like the lawn videos when they're mowing the lawn. I don't know why I feel like that's satisfying to me. So you guys could have had that whole progression going, right?
Yeah.
Or when they're
Yeah.
building a fort in the woods or something. Uh-oh.
Well,
What is Esteban showing us here?
when we is number 3, we'll
We'll do something like that. Well, hopefully, we'll see if we're gonna do.
Open here, and we're about to open in about 10 minutes. Get ready for the action.
We're just about to open here. I want to really thank everybody for coming out. This was not easy.
Yeah,
Ben and I
Look at how far, you can't even tell how far that line is because you can't see through the trees where the building stops on the other side.
For those who are new and for those who don't know how this whole process works. So today, every single item that you guys can find in the bins, regardless of how much it costs, is $12. So if you find an iPad, if you find a MacBook, if you find an iPhone, whatever it is, it costs $12. Does not matter. And then tomorrow, the price of all the items is going to drop to $10. And then it keeps on going down in increments of $2 until Thursday. Every item is $1, and then we restock. So that's just a quick summary of how it works. And when you guys get in there, you'll see there's tons of brown boxes. So if you want to open the brown boxes, you can take them to one of the 2 unboxing stations. So we have one on this side, one on this side. You can open it up, see what's. And again,
all right, so that's the store opening there. Oh. Yeah, and so keep in mind, everybody, when you're watching this goes all the way down to this corner, then turns that corner there.
Florida, baby.
So
here for the opening of the world.
I'll send you a few videos of that later, but our Black Friday line was crazier than that.
Yeah.
On Black Friday?
Yeah.
People were getting trampled.
Yeah. And so then inside, it was funny because we were only looking at the front door, and then you guys had the inside mall door that we didn't realize there was hundreds of other people in that door waiting to get in. I was inside and I was just like shocked, like, oh, they're opening that door. And then you see all these people running in. It was pandemonium. It was incredible. So opening was a super success for you guys, which is great. And then you guys so then you start having to operate and having to do the hustle of getting loads every week, cash flowing, finding regular streams. That's the hardest part of a bin store. And, how do you feel it's more challenging with a big bin store or a smaller bin store? What advantages do you guys think you have because you have such a big bin store?
We're going through more loads, so we can split loads up between both stores. We can decide that we're going to buy 3 different loads and split them up. And like, as compared to if you have like one bin store with 20 bins and you're going through 1 load a month, then it's a little more challenging to do that. I thought it was going to be a little easier on the sourcing front, opening a bigger store because we have more volume, but it's actually been more challenging.
It's been more challenging.
It's been more challenging.
Yeah.
To get that regular supply, right?
Yeah, because we'll buy from a vendor for a few weeks or a few months, and it'll be stable, and then there's no more, or the price goes up, or they start adding mediums or whatever it is, and then we're out looking again.
Right. Right. So do you think that adding another store on is going to be more challenging, or I mean, I have this philosophy that you become such a big buyer at one point that they can't ignore you. They have to pay attention to you because you just put out too much money every week.
I mean, I don't know if it would necessarily like. I feel like we need more than that. Like, I feel like how it seems is we need like 10 stores to actually find super consistent supply chain. But I know like a lot of other bin stores also have like a wholesale division, which helps them because then they can take on more loads, and use whatever loads they need for themselves, but then flip the others. So like if you want to get a contract with Amazon or something, that helps.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I know I've been walking with you guys this whole journey, and I know it's been super challenging for all of us, but I think everybody and anybody that's thinking about opening a bin store needs to understand that liquidation is a roller coaster ride, man. It's never steady. It's never the same. The minute you think you got to figure it out, it gets busted up and things change. So you have to understand that perspective in the liquidation business. It's not. I get so many people in there like, I want the same load every week at the same time at the same price and forever. And I'm like, yeah, good luck.
We all do.
Go open a dollar store or something because you're not going to get it at liquidation. Yeah, it's like a constant hustle. It's a constant hustle, and I don't know. Ari, in your life, you're probably not used to that constant hustle. How has that affected your mentality? I mean, I know it can draw on your brain, right? Because I don't know about you guys, but December, January, I call the desert. We couldn't get anything, and then February was free food February, where everybody free. Everybody was giving out food, and every damn load that we could get, and my whole bin stores were filled with food, and you guys had to endure that, but. I'm optimistic about March. The loads seem to be getting better. But Ari, you're probably not used to that in your life, right? Where you're probably, you enter this bin store business, think it's just, sunshine and flowers. And then you get in here and like, this is crazy. How did that affect you?
Yeah, because you think like there should just be unlimited returns, liquidation. Like, how hard could it be to source loads? And then you realize that it's not the case. Like, it is definitely very hard to source loads. Ben really takes the lead for sourcing the different loads that we're getting, and it's not easy. Definitely not easy.
Right.
Yeah.
Definitely not easy. Okay, so now you guys are open. You have this incredible open. You realize it's a roller coaster ride. How is the operations of the bin store going now? Do you think you got it figured out?
It's definitely a lot smoother now.
Yeah.
Than at the beginning. We went through a few different managers.
Yeah. The beginning also, like, at least I remember the first week we opened, the bins were trashed. I mean, the first 2 weeks, like, disaster. I mean, tons of trash in the bins, on the floor. Now it's like
there's people tearing through everything.
Oh my God, horrible. Now it's so much better. I think our store looks really, really solid. Like, I'm looking out right now, you don't see that much trash on the floor. The bins look pretty decent for a Wednesday, and yeah, so I think on that front, it's great, really good.
So things are getting better for you. One thing that you guys do that and you guys do well is you guys find other sources of income besides your bins to kind of maximize the profit that your bin store can do. Can you guys talk a little bit about that? Different things that you guys sell?
So we do mystery boxes, mystery mail. We do a little bit of eBay. We're launching auctions on our website in a few weeks. We're pretty excited about that.
Mm-hmm. We also have furniture, a really
Yeah.
big furniture section. What else do we got? I mean, yeah, I would say those are like the main ones.
Yeah, we're not there yet, but I would say we're trying to be like 50% everything else and 50% bins.
Right. And what percent do you think you're at now?
Probably 80-20.
Yeah.
Probably 80-20.
80-20, and your goal is 50-50. So you're finding all of those little niches that you can make a little extra money a week on. You already got thousands of customers coming in the door. You know, I believe the economy is great. Everybody's got money. They'll spend as much as they can. And if you put additional things in your store, you know, maybe they're done picking through the bins and then they might want to buy from some perfume, a mystery box to take home, bring some mail home. I know, like, I've had people like buy, you know, 20 packages of mail and give it to somebody for their birthday present, you know, because it's way
Yeah,
more
people do that.
exciting.
3 boxes. Yeah.
Yeah, right. I mean, who wants to open up, you know, who wants to get the same, you know, I get it. The only thing I get for Christmas is bottles of liquor because they're like, Dad likes whiskey, you know, Dad likes bourbon. So, you know, that's the only thing that I get. But, you know, imagine getting a box with 10 things that nobody knows what it is. I think that's super exciting. And that's why, you know, you guys are doing the unclaimed mail, the mystery boxes. People love that kind of stuff. People love, and I think the day that you opened, right, didn't somebody find a Mac? Was that the influencer that found it in a mystery box?
Yeah, and the mystery boxes, actually, I think 2 iPads came out.
Yeah.
And
The Microsoft.
the
laptop.
Microsoft Surface laptop in with one of the iPads.
Yeah,
so,
like sealed, totally
Yeah.
brand new.
Oh, and weren't those the guys that were first in line? They got there at like 4 o'clock in the morning, and I think it was those guys. Maybe not. But then another funny thing that happened on your opening day was somebody found like I forget what it was, like a box of diapers or something, like baby wipes, and they opened it up, and it was a brand new laptop inside of there. You know, she was super excited. Everybody passed on this brown box of baby wipes. She opens it up, brand new laptop, $12. Yeah, she was super excited. Bang. Okay, so you guys got the store running well. You're doing 80-20. You want to go to 50-50, which makes a lot of sense. So your strategy now, you guys want to open more stores. What is your like 5-year goal? And you know, what are the lessons you've learned from opening this store, you know, going forward to the next stores? What do you think your goals are?
5-year goal. I mean, I would say in 5 years, we hope that we have 50 locations.
50.
About 50.
Wow.
Because I think in the beginning, you're really still trying to figure out what works, what doesn't work. But, you know, after you open the first 3, 4, 5 locations and you really have a solid, you know, you have an SOP, you have a solid like procedures and stuff like that, you can really, you know, get it rolling. I think we could do 50 in 5 years for sure. Obviously going to be like a lot of work. Going to have to raise a lot of capital as well. But yeah, I mean, here in Jensen, it's really sort of ground zero. Like we're figuring out what works, we're testing.
For those who don't know what SOP means, can you describe what SOP is and the things that you've done?
So, I mean, we don't have like an official one yet, but I mean, it stands for Standard Operating Procedures, and it's basically like a handbook for how to open stores, what's needed, and once the store's open, how things are supposed to run. I mean, I'm pretty sure most like massive retail franchises have them. So, yeah.
So 50 stores, that's almost one a month for the next 5 years. That's pretty impressive.
Yeah, but like again, I think the first few stores are by far and away the hardest. But then after it's like going down the hill.
Yeah, once you figure out the inventory, the volume that you can supply, because I mean, I know, and you know that, you know, the bigger outlets are offered, you know, if a load sheet of 50 loads a week come out, the bigger outfits are given the first 40, the best 40, and then the bottom 10 are delivered to people with smaller bin stores, you know, smaller buyers. So when you're the big guy in the block, you obviously, you know, have the power to control the inventory much better. So certainly having 50 stores would dominate this market. There's nobody in the world that would want to do business with you, right? I mean, you're spending 50 stores would be what? Is that $2.5 million a week in inventory? Probably something like that, if my math is right.
I mean, here, 100K.
Or is it $25 million a week? That's it. Let's do this math. Let me do this math. I shouldn't do public math here, but 500 stores. No, 50 stores times, let's say 50,000 a week. Yeah, that's $2.5 million a week you're spending on inventory, and any company wants to do business with somebody spending that kind of money a week on inventory.
I mean,
So
hopefully
you would
when we
have
get supply chain, hopefully won't be nearly, like it won't be we won't be in the same position that we're in now. So.
Yeah. Now let's say that do you think that the bigger bin stores are ruining the smaller bin store models? How do you feel about that? Do you think if somebody's going to open a smaller bin store, would you recommend them get into this game?
I mean, I don't think you should open any bin store that you can't use one load a week. Because I think you need to give your customers enough variety. You need to have enough people walking through your doors to get enough recovery on whatever you put in the bins. Because, I mean, if a customer walks in and only sees 10 bins and they don't really find anything, they're probably not going to come back. So it's important to have a lot of stuff for them to choose.
Right.
And then also the other risk, like if you're only using one load a month and you get a bad load like that,
you're screwed.
It's going to be really bad.
Yeah.
But if you're using a few a week, then it's still bad, but it's not as bad.
You can blend it in and you just kind of take the hit for the week. But yeah. And how often do bad loads come in?
Every few months.
I'd say more than that, but you're being a little conservative there, man.
I don't like to complain too much. I find that it doesn't really help. It's just
it doesn't help. Yeah, I get it.
Okay,
Okay, so
I've been offered a credit maybe once, and they're like, "Oh, well, you can have a credit on your next load," and I never bought another load. So
yeah. No, I get it. We just kind of move on. So I can't trust that guy. We got to move on. And that's the way the business works, right? It's like you have to try, because if it's real and it's good and you can get it consistently, you got to try. You got to spend the money to try one load, because who knows if that means 100 loads over the years, Yeah. So yeah, I agree with that. Okay, so what advice would you give any other bin store operators? Anybody who wants to open a bin store, what advice would you? I mean, besides telling them not to come to South Florida, what advice would you give other bin store operators who want to get into this business?
I would definitely say go to the conventions, talk to other bin store owners, and then make your decision from there. But don't jump in blindly.
Yeah, I get guys like call me up and they want to come work in my bin store for a week for free, so they can kind of learn everything about the bin store. I'm like, I'll take the free labor. Like, come on down. Come on down. Yeah. I say it's the world's easiest business to run, but it might be a hard business. It's a hard business to get consistent inventory. So on one hand, somebody came in here the other day asking, they were going to do a retail store. And I'm like, why won't you just dump it in the bins? Well, we're not going to get as much money out of the stuff. I'm like, I know, but you're just dump it in the bins and move on. You can run it with a couple people. I mean, obviously not your guy's size, but it's a very easy business to run. Okay. So, all right. So Esteban, where are we going? Oh, he's not at his desk. Normally I can snap my fingers and Esteban comes on. But
I mean, I would say it's easy to run, but dealing with employees is always difficult.
Yeah, and you guys had some ups and downs in that aspect. So, any advice you can give people for dealing with employees?
I would first of all try to find great people. I mean, obviously, but we had a really bad situation with one of the managers that we hired. I mean, he looked great on paper. Like, he was a manager for Office Depot for 11 years. He came in, he seemed, nice enough, like came in well dressed. I called some of his references, but in hindsight, I definitely should have done some more work on actually maybe a background check or something, because it did not end well with him.
Well, I think the as hire slowly, fire quickly. Don't feel bad.
Yeah. We do the opposite, right? Everybody does the opposite. We hire fast and then we fire slow. And
I try to not fire people, and sometimes you just gotta cut your losses.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. It's unfortunate because you want to build it and you want to develop this manager, right? So when you open a new store, you have the confidence to send that guy to a new store, and you're going to be super successful. So I get that. All right, I think Esteban is back. So Esteban, where are we going from here, buddy? Yeah, well, let me say, okay, one more time. What is your guys' YouTube channel, and how do people reach out to you guys if they want to reach out to you?
Yeah, so YouTube, you can just search up Super Bins. It'll pop up with a pink and yellow store. You'll see it. Instagram also, you just search up Super Bins. We're there. TikTok, everything. And if you want to reach out to us, I mean, you can email info@superbins.com and we'll try to get back to you.
Or send us a DM
Or send
on
us a
any,
DM.
on any other platforms.
Yeah.
All right. So where's your next location going, guys? Or you don't want to reveal that yet? Is that top secret information?
Yeah,
We'll see.
hopefully soon. Yeah.
Hopefully soon. You already got out there. That's good, man. That's good. I mean, guys, I'm 3.5 hours from you. Okay, so I'm no competition. No competition. All right, Esteban, you ready? So, guys, what we're gonna do here is we have you. Why don't you do it, Esteban? You can say what we're doing.
All right. First of
Hold
all,
on, we lost you. We can't hear you anymore. 1 second.
you can't hear me?
All right, can you hear us now?
Yes.
There we go. I hear
Yeah.
Esteban.
Can you hear us? Can you
Yeah.
hear? Can you hear Mark?
Can
Mark.
you hear me?
Yeah, I hear Mark, Tom.
I
Want to
can
give
hear
it
you.
All right. Very cool. All right. So, first of all, Mark, are you okay with them double teaming, or do you want to?
Damn. No, it's still good.
All right, they're gonna have to. All right, so you get a piece of paper and a pencil nearby.
Yeah, let me grab one. Also, can I run to the bathroom real quick?
Yeah, we can take a
Yeah,
break.
go ahead.
I'll set things up.
And I will. Yeah, guys. So for those who don't know, we have the two largest bin store owners in the world right here. We got Ben and Ari, and we got Mark and Tom. So we after Ben opened his big bin store, I was really impressed with the concept that he did. And so Mark, my business partner, and I, I got to point this way. Is this the right way?
Yeah, good.
It's always backwards in here. We opened up a large 86,000 square foot bin store in Lakeland, Florida. So we're about three hours away from Ben and Ari. And I'm almost of the opinion that, bigger bin stores are easier to run than smaller ones. You're not doing the hustle all the time, but, do the bigger bin stores put all the smaller bin stores out of business? I mean, I guess it's kind of the downside to opening a huge bin store, but Mark,
I mean,
you want to talk?
They do it to themselves sometimes. In our Jensen Beach location, we've had 3 smaller ones open across the street from us, and only one of them is still alive. So I don't know why they keep doing that, but
Yeah. Mark, you want to speak on your journey and opening a 200 bin store?
Yeah, so obviously you done the opening day of bins, and I think you might have pitched it to me and Rosie about, I don't know, was it a couple of weeks later? And you're like, I think we can do it up this way, and then obviously we see Ben's line, and we're like, wow, this, that's impressive. I've been to bin stores, and seeing that one was like blowing away. I'm like, yeah, we could definitely do that here.
Yeah. I'm telling you, you might not know this, Ben, but I used your video that I did at your place to pitch more people than anything I've ever done in my life, because I'm like, you don't like bin stores? Look at this video. Look at how many people would come to your mall if we could open one in your mall, right? And that pitch really got us into the mall that we're into right now. Showing them she could take our leasing agent could take that back to mall management and say, hey, it's not a thrift store, it's not a flea market, it's a bin store, and look how successful they look, and look how nice they can look. So your video kind of did everything, for us in our bin store, and we might want to open another one pretty soon too. So I don't know. I don't know.
Aces, I think it's only getting better. There's more and more of the big national retailers closing up locations. So there's going to be more space for people like us. And
Yeah. If these damn gyms would just stop trying to take up over all these places, I'd be a much happier, But yeah. All right, Esteban, you good?
Yeah, I'm good. Ben and Ari, if you can, because can't see you
Good.
really. Yeah,
Is that
that's,
good?
yeah,
Okay.
and just make sure you have if you have a clipboard or something, you can put it on or whatever.
What are you going to have them write down the answers?
Yeah, you're gonna write down the answers, and then we're going to show on the screen.
Okay. We got a handy clipboard. Okay.
All right.
All right, guys, we're going to have a competition between the two largest bin stores in America. We got Mark versus Ben and Ari.
Get some game show music.
You-
Battle.
Your new character.
Yeah. All right. Welcome to the Battle of the Bin Stores. The Bin Store Battle between the Super Bins with Ben and Ari and Bin Chasers, Mark the Ola. Your host, Thomas Shultz of Liquidation Motivation. I gotta do something. All right, so it's gonna look like this. I think, wait, where's me? Where is the board? Oh, there it goes.
Okay.
Let me move me over there. There we go. All right, you guys can hear me, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
So I'll still be in the background. We'll have the timer go off. Let me stop this music. It's a little distracting. All right, and then we'll have
What's the question?
Can you hear the Jeopardy music?
Yeah.
Okay.
No.
No, we don't hear it.
Oh, you
But we
guys-
hear you though.
Okay. But Mark, you can hear the Jeopardy music?
Yeah,
I can't do.
All right. That's fine. As long as you can see the timer, because it's gonna be a second timer.
So they have that long to answer the question?
Yeah. And you have to show
Okay.
show the answer on the screen like this. After it hits 0, okay?
Okay.
All right.
And it's not based on how fast you can answer it. We're just gonna mark the score. Tom, you got your question sheet? I texted it to you.
Oh.
No.
I don't see the text. Let me see. Go on my phone. All right, question sheet. Let me find the question sheet here. Yeah, I don't have the questions, Esteban.
I'll email it to you.
Email? No, don't email. Text it. I don't get it through the text.
Yeah.
All right, sorry about the delay, guys.
I expect this little information. We had a question in the comments. Mark, you want to hit this one?
Yeah, what do you
Okay,
see
yeah.
being the most successful loads for bins, LPNFC or Wally World HPC? Mark, what do you think?
Yeah, so I think all the loads are good for bin stores, but then obviously the different kind of loads hit different kind of different days for the price point. So the LPN is definitely for your higher price days. FCs are middle to low. We haven't really put much Walmart loads in our bins. I think they're too far away. The shipping is a little bit too much for us right now until they get to Florida. But yes, definitely LPN and FCs are definitely great for bin stores. And then also we've been trying a new one, a Target IRC for the last, I think we've had that 2 weeks now, maybe 3. And That's doing really good here. Right, that's a really
Yeah.
good load. So target IRC, if you can get the whole of that, that's a very good load to get.
Yeah, we really haven't seen much of the Walmart high piece count in the Southeast. I don't know if Ben and Ari, if you guys seen it, but I rarely see it down here, rarely get offered it. And I rarely even see it anywhere in the country. But now lately I seem to see them like in North Carolina, you know, up in Indianapolis and those kind of areas. But yeah, I would love to try a Walmart high piece count. My problem is it feels like most of those loads are processed. They're taking out all the whatever and then making high piece counts so that, you know, so that guys like us can buy them. And are they good value? I don't know. But would we try one? I think we certainly would try one to see if it works in the bins. I mean, it's like, you know, all the four guys on the screen right here will throw any shit they can into the bins and see if it works. And if we notice we're making more money that week, then we'll just try to replicate that over and over again. So yeah.
Yeah. I think we've been open, how long? Like 12 weeks now? Is it? No, maybe longer. No, it's more than 12 weeks. But like maybe 14 weeks, something like that. But every week's a different load. Every week's we have 4 loads a week, and every week's a different one, depending what we can get for that week.
Yeah. Yeah. Because you think you're going to get something for that week, and then a winter storm happens up north, the shipping's delayed, the driver, you know, girlfriend broke up with him, so he can't be there on time. And you know, who the hell knows? It's like no matter what, it's like what can go wrong will go wrong. What is the law? What can go wrong will go wrong.
Murphy's Law.
Murphy's Law. That's Murphy's Law. What can go wrong will go wrong in this business, and it happens every week, all the time. We deal with it all the time. So, and that question was from Humberto, my man Bert. Bert is from way up north, man. So he's jealous of the tans that we get down here in Florida. You know, he's up there in the frigid cold. But I love Bert, man. Anybody who has any questions about the liquidation business, Bert is an expert in this field.
Yeah, maybe he should join us in the next battle.
Yeah, we're supposed to have him on the podcast, right?
Yeah.
Good morning, everyone, from Poppy Daddy Trump. Poppy Daddy Trump. We're not going to talk about politics here. I don't want to piss anybody up. You got my question, Esteban?
Yeah, I sent them to you. I'm going to send it to you as a JPEG because the PDF doesn't seem to be working for you.
Are we supposed to have
you
a
want to know
question?
what? Hang on. I'm an idiot. Hang on a second. I have my phone on airplane mode, so I don't get any messages, any calls during this. That's why I'm not getting anything. Sorry, I'm not the smartest guy out there. All right, use here. There we go.
Right.
I got it.
Okay, cool.
All right. All right, you ready, guys? Right. Holy cow, there's a lot of questions here. Question number 1. So we're going to do the countdown. They're going to put the answer on the screen.
Yeah, and I'll play. You know what? Let's just do it. Let's just do it. We're gonna play just 20 questions. Tom, you can just randomly choose whatever you want, and there's 30 questions in that list, but just 20. If there is need for a tiebreaker, choose one of the last questions because that's math based. Okay.
Okay. All right. Let's go. Question number 1: third-party companies that store, pack, and ship orders for a brand. What are they called?
Yeah.
You guys ready?
Yeah.
All right. Show your answers, please. 1, 2, 3.
Okay, you got to write a little bigger than that, then.
Yeah, 3 PLs. There you go. Third-party logistic companies. Bang. 1 point each. 1 point each. Perfect. All right. Here we go. Next question. The unique tracking idea that Amazon used to track a carton, pallet, or container through a warehouse system. What do they call them? All right. Mark, you ready?
Got it.
Show me LPN. All right, LPN, which stands for license plate numbers, right? License plate numbers.
I think
It
it's
stands
loss
for loss
prevention.
prevention number. There's
But
no way. Why would it?
I guess
I don't have any idea. I've heard both. I'm going with license plate number, but I could 100% be
I think
wrong.
it's-
I would love to. I
It's
would love to
definitely
ask somebody from Amazon.
Yeah,
Loss
it's very
prevention
weird.
number. Yeah,
I think that makes sense.
I don't disagree with you.
license plate number.
Question number 3. What is the manufacturer suggested sticker price? What's an abbreviation for that? That's a little. Come on, Esteban. These are too easy.
I mean, these are quick.
I'm gonna give you the points now.
These are give me the points. All right, show me your answers. MSRP. All right. So I'm going to skip the next one. All right, here we go. Internal inventory code businesses assigned to track items and variants. That's a little bit more challenging
Say
for
again?
somebody who hasn't been in true retail. Internal inventory code businesses assigned to track items and variants.
I think it's
You guys ready?
Yeah.
I guess
Uh-oh. Mark might be stumped here.
skew.
Oh, skew.
SKU. Mark doesn't have an answer there. Uh-oh. Super bids take the lead. So SKU stands for shopkeeping unit. SKU.
Esteban's trying to get more extra points.
Did what he put one up for them?
Sorry.
All right. All right. Okay. A document used as the shipment receipt or contract between the shipper and the carrier. All right. You guys ready?
Yeah.
Put it up. Let's see. BOL. BOL is the correct. There you go. Bill of lading. Very good. Very good. All right. Super Bins with the 1 point lead here. Question number 6. A confirmation record that a shipment was delivered and received. A confirmation record that a shipment was delivered and received. Got a couple stump people here.
Mm-hmm.
Is it? Oh.
Uh-oh, that's when we needed the timer, Esteban.
All right.
Yeah.
Ready.
Started
We're
now.
gonna
All
You
right,
got one?
let's see.
All right.
All right, you ready? What do we got,
Yeah.
guys? Nothing. I got nothing there, right? I don't
No,
see
you-
anything.
Yeah, you put the BIL.
Mark, what'd you write?
Oh, BOL?
BIL.
BIL. It's called the POD, the proof of delivery.
Oh.
POD, proof of delivery.
Yeah, but you
okay.
sign. I mean the BOL.
Yeah, like
that's
where the shipment gets you, you just sign off on the bottom. Like
I know. Hey, I didn't write the damn questions. Okay.
It's
All
blaming
right,
it on
next.
AI.
They thought it was
Here's
a
a
trick
couple-
question.
Here's a couple. Here's another. Give me the initials. What is the smallest number of items that you can order in a deal? What's the initials for that?
The what? Smallest number of items?
Yep. Smallest number of items. Uh-oh. Mark, come on. Do not let Super Bins take us down, buddy.
All right.
All right, here we
Never
go.
even heard of that.
Ready?
1, 2, 3, go. MOQ. Yes, the minimum order quantity. There
All
you
right.
go. There
6-4.
you go. Uh-oh.
Mark,
6-4.
you
And
got-
that's all right. Next question.
bins and in the bins app.
Mark, you might have to be doing a commercial for them. All right. The
So good.
advertised price policy set by a brand, not by the law, to limit how low retailers can publicly advertise an item for. What is the rule that retailers have to limit how low you can sell an item for?
What is the rule?
Yeah, what is it? It's the initials. The initials. Uh-oh. Looks like we got them both on that one. All right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. That is called the MAP. The MAP, the minimum advertised price. The MAP. I guess that's more formal retail than what we have to do with, right?
Yeah.
We don't have a map. What's our map? 50 cents?
Free sometimes.
Yeah.
Right? All right. What do you call items that are taken from store shelves, often seasonal or discounted, but they're not customer returns? They're put in liquidation loads. If they're pulled off, if they're taken off the shelves, put into loads, what are they called?
We're ready.
All right. Go ahead, guys. Shelf pulls. Shelf pulls. Beautiful. Beautiful. 1 point for each. Come on, Mark. We only got we got 10 more questions. 10 more questions. Let's go. We're almost done. Okay, what is merchandise sold strictly with no guarantees and no returns called? It's being sold. No guarantees, no returns.
Final sale.
No. Oh yeah, I think we got it.
I mean, it could be final sale.
All right, 1, 2, 3. As is. Yes, as is. As is. Now, with all due respect to Mark, he is from England. So England, they call it
we say final sale
over there. Yeah, he has.
That's what I was final sale.
He has a little bit of different
But I hear too.
lingo. But still, he should know this stuff. He's going to learn this stuff. All right. All right. What do you call product that's been previously opened and returned and then restored in working condition for resale? Come on, you guys got this.
Wait, sorry. We have one follow up. Ben wants to know.
What was the explanation again?
Yeah.
So they
Too late.
Product that has been previously opened, used, and returned, then restored to working condition for retail.
All right. You ready? Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, sorry.
All right. Ready? 3, 2, 1.
Go. Refurbished. There we go. Both of them got it right. That's right. Refurbished.
All right.
Perfect.
I guess open box would be if it hasn't been restored yet.
Yeah.
I was gonna.
Yeah.
All right. Next question. All right. That's what? 12, Esteban? All right. The distribution method where products ship directly from the supplier to a customer without the seller holding inventory. What do we call that? The distribution method where the product ships directly from the supplier to the customer without the seller holding inventory.
I think we got it.
I'm good with that.
Yeah.
All right. 1, 2, 3. Drop shipping. Yes, yes. Another one. Both the guys. All right, Mark. Come on, Mark. You need to kick it in full gear here. Let me find a hard one. Okay. Oh, let's try this. What merchandise is categorized as irregular, non-scanned in liquidation slang?
Oh, I know this.
Ben, you should know this. I'd love to give you a hint. Uh-oh, is Mark going to go up a point? Ready? 1,
Hopefully.
2, 3. IRC. Guys just bought an IRC load.
I'll
Right.
take it.
Wait,
All right.
regular what? Content? What is it?
somebody told me one time what that stands for. Irregular, non-scanned. Irregular, non-scanned. I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know exactly. Maybe somebody in the chat knows what IRC. Where's Bert? Bert knows everything in this business. Bert, tell us what IRC stands for. All right. Next questions. How many more questions we got, Esteban?
That was the 13th question.
That was the 13th. I'm to the math part now. Maybe I. All right, let me try this one. All right, new inventory a retailer ordered but did not sell at full price. What is this called? A new inventory a retailer ordered but did not sell at full price, and now it's in a liquidation load. What is this called? All right. You ready?
All right.
1, 2, 3. FC. Mark, what do you got? Nothing? Actually, the correct answer is overstock. Overstock.
Okay. That is overstock, right? Okay.
Yeah, I get it. All right. Do you want to do some math questions?
-10.
Sure. Shoot.
All right. Who's the math wizard here? Okay. All right. So, without your phones, if we find your phones, you're going to be caught cheating. So, assume that there's 48 boxes on a pallet. Say there's 48 mystery boxes on a pallet, and 24 pallets in a truck. How many boxes are you getting?
48 mystery boxes on a pallet. And how many pallets in the truck?
24. How many mystery boxes are you getting?
24.
What's happening, Ivanhoe? How you doing, buddy?
48 times 10 is 480.
Melly says phone a friend, Mark. Phone a friend.
I know. Thanks,
right.
Manny. I didn't hear him.
40 is 480 plus another 480.
Oh, that's what it. Yeah.
Oh, come on, guys.
Yeah, this is a little embarrassing.
Time's up. Time's up.
All right,
I'm
time's
just
up.
scared.
1, 2, 3. Oh,
No, it's
wow.
not 20.
Yeah.
That's not much.
The answer is 48 times 24,
Yeah.
which is 1152, guys. 1152. So no answer there, guys. Come on, where's the math majors in the house?
Next time,
We didn't do the calculator.
hey guys, next time you have to take a guess, so this way we can pick one of the winners. Whoever's got closest number. Okay, that was
On this next question?
when it comes to the number question.
Oh, okay. So somebody's going to win if they're closest to the answer.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I had an answer, right? So I won.
All right. Here's a
Ben and Ari, do you want
easier one.
to award them?
Because then
Oh,
I would have said an answer too. I would have just said like 1,000 or
Yeah.
something.
That's true. All right, let's go to the next one. So assuming 26 pallets per truckload, how many pallets are in 3 truckloads? You guys better answer this one quick.
Okay.
52. 78.
Okay. Ready?
Yeah, you ready? Mark, you ready? All right, 1, 2, 3. 78. All right, both of them got it right. All right, that was an easy one.
Thank God.
Ooh, but
First
Meg is,
yeah.
we're challenged.
Yeah.
All right. All right. Assuming that you have a $12 cost per item and you sell it for $30, what is the gross profit per item?
Okay.
It's what, just 18?
Okay. All right.
Like,
3. But not per the number.
18. Oh, 60%. No, the answer is 18.
Oh,
18, yes. What is the gross profit? Not the gross profit percentage, Mark,
oh, okay.
but
Oh, so who won this one?
Super Bins.
Okay, I didn't see the answer.
Esteban, I'm out of questions.
That's
the
it.
next question is like the same answer. Oh, wait, I got one more.
Three more.
How many? 3 more?
You need 3 more.
All right, let's see if anybody can get this one. The
Okay.
inventory practice of counting and reconciling physical stock against recorded quantities is what?
Say again.
The inventory practice of counting and reconciling physical stock against recorded quantities is what? Is what?
All right.
In our warehouse, we are super excited. All right.
Ready?
All right, you ready? I might take a few different answers on this one. You ready? Set,
Yeah.
go. Inventory count, inventory. All right, so the actual answer is inventory audit or cycle count, but I think we'll take both of those.
Okay.
Both of those work. Both of those will work. Okay, all right, all right. Oh, here we go. A load sold without an item list. The buyer expects unknown contents. What do you call that load?
Our favorite type of loads, right?
Our favorite type of loads.
Okay.
All right. Ready?
Okay, you ready? Set,
Yeah.
go. Unmanifested. Yes, they're both correct. And you know, we might as well end it there because I don't think bin chasers can catch up, but bang, bang, super bins take the lead. They win. We got about 1 point here, 11-12. That's being generous to us. Hi, Rosie. So super bins wins the bin store challenge, but I mean it was 2-1, so I kind of understand. You know, we're going to give you a pass on that, Mark. But Esteban, you coming on?
I'm here. Can you hear me?
All right. Yeah, I can hear you. Are we all done with this now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good game, guys.
All
Good
right.
game.
We're all done with this. All right. Let's see if there's any. Is there any more questions in the? Ivanhoe said Ben is cheating. They're using their paper phones.
Got us. Got us.
And
So-
then I did answer Trace. So Trace said, just to let you know. Let me know whenever you find undeliverable. Man, undeliverable mail is like hot nowadays, guys. I don't know if you guys are noticing that, but it's like everybody's talking about it on the market. Everybody's excited about it. Everybody wants it. So yeah, I'm actively searching. I've locked up a couple contracts. It's just they're so slow. We just can't get enough of it. So yeah, Trace, we should have some here pretty soon, hopefully.
All right. Mark has to do a promo for Super Bins.
All right. You want to send us just like a selfie video?
Oh,
we're
I could
doing
do
it
it
right
now?
now.
Oh no, I was gonna do a better one than that.
All right. Should we do
Oh,
it?
you
I do one and we'll post it.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah,
He's gonna do.
Why don't we create them? Why don't we create them a good TikTok video or something like that?
Yeah.
Let's do some TikTok videos for these guys, and
Yeah.
let's. I don't know if we want to like address like marketing a little bit, but we're
What
like
we've been
super
doing, yeah.
focused on marketing with you guys. We I talk a lot with Ben about marketing, and I know Ari, you're always there with them, and do you have like a better strategy? I mean, how is your marketing evolving and getting better and better and better? Because obviously, if you're going to grow to more stores, you're going to have to like crush. You're probably going to have your own marketing division, I would assume. What's your strategy on that in the future?
Because it's very difficult by working. Like you could spend 3,000 campaign and get 3 views, be super happy with it, but I mean, who
Yeah.
came into the store because of that? It's
Like you can't track ROAS or any of those metrics.
For those of you who don't know what ROAS is, can you define that?
Yeah. So your return on ad spend. So, for example, if you have an e-commerce brand, you literally directly track. Okay, clicked on the ad, and then we converted them made a purchase, but they'll ad, and then they come into
He's very choppy right now.
Yeah,
we're getting a little chop out of you guys now in the volume space. So
Can you hear us now?
yeah, that's better. Maybe when you're closer, it's a little better. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah.
So
Right now, like I said before, we don't spend
Bin
it.
chasers, another
We just
beautiful
try to
day in
do
the
engaging video. We realize
bin
that
chasers, another
videos with
beautiful day in the
our staff members do better than out. Good idea.
Yeah, he's
We're in.
so choppy.
Yeah,
Here's now.
I'm sorry, Ben. I didn't hear what you said there. You're gonna have to get a little closer, maybe a little louder.
hello.
The one
I can hear
thing
Yeah,
is be in your videos that with you in them do better than videos without. People will want to watch them.
people's with.
It-
You're saying the videos with people in them is better. Is
Yeah.
that what you're saying? Yeah. And that's what we're finding too. Is that okay if I share this video, Tom?
I don't care. Which one is this?
This is one of the.
Oh, this
This
is
is
our
our
Friday sneak
showcase.
peek, right?
This
It's
is our
another beautiful
showcase,
day
yeah.
in the bin chasers neighborhood.
I mean, yeah, you guys are on the right track. I can see
Faces,
already.
when we
so.
say it's a beautiful day in the bin chasers neighborhood, here's
I can't
what
hear
we
the
want.
video, but it definitely. I mean, I see it has a
What
good
we
amount of.
got this week.
engagement.
Yeah, Tom, you weren't making videos like this before, but we got some competition now.
Yeah, I mean, we weren't. We just kind of been on this. We've been on this. You know, we have to. Actually, Mark came over to right here at my desk, and we sat down until 2:00 in the morning drinking some bourbon, and we're like, we got to punch people in the mouth with our marketing if we really want to develop the store and develop the brand and grow and grow and grow. So we decided to take a more professional approach, hired some paid actors to do the marketing. I mean, with a big bin store, if we can increase our traffic 25-50%, I mean, that means a lot of money to the bottom line with our fixed costs being,
I mean, it could be.
being the same.
And
Yeah, I mean, and honestly, besides for the extra foot traffic, the kinds of from
I think their battery is dying on their headsets.
you hear.
Yeah.
You're going in and out in a sentence.
You could deactivate the headset.
Yeah,
Yeah.
take your Bluetooth off.
Okay.
Yeah, I took
mine
out.
oh,
Can you hear us now?
Yes.
Yeah, it's better
Now
now.
it's clear.
Yeah,
Yeah.
much-
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So no, I was saying the kinds of people that have actually reached out to us and wanted to get involved is like incredible, and it's really just from having great marketing. Like some billionaires have reached out, a few executives at some pretty
Yeah.
major brands, which was definitely cool. So yeah, I mean that's also definitely an added benefit on top of the extra foot traffic that you get.
Yeah, I think that anybody walks into your store, first of all, 50% of the population never heard of a men's store. Maybe
yeah,
even more,
exactly. Yeah.
right? So some guy who's super successful in his life in this upscale rich mall, right, buying a Prada purse for his girlfriend and then a Gucci purse for his wife, right? Because he probably got both. And then he walks by this pink store and he sees thousands of people inside and says, "What the F is this?" And he sees the chaos and the people and they're digging through the bins and he's like, "I don't know what it is, but I want to get involved with this." And it's funny how many high-end people you guys have got wanting to get involved in your business, man. It's like, it's incredible. I mean, you are in Miami, so I know you got a little more upscale than we got in Lakeland, Florida. But, I'm super impressed with the people that want to get, that's exactly how, Ari, you got involved in this business. You and your dad got involved with the business, right? You walk in, you see little Ben and, running his store, and you're like, "What is this?"
I mean, 25,000 square feet is not so little, but yeah.
Yeah. No, I said Little Ben. I no disrespect to Ben, but we call Ben Little Ben, and then the guy up in Ohio, we call him Big Ben. So that way I can keep them apart.
We have to start calling this Ben Big Ben.
This has got to be Ben. He's the biggest now, so yeah, he's bigger than Little. Yeah, okay, we'll switch that around. But yeah, I mean, I know that we do a lot of brainstorming with marketing together, and trying to figure out what the next level of marketing is. But you're right. It's like, I think we have the store in Georgia, right? Mark, and Stellian was saying he just did a little short video and it got 780,000 views. not promoting,
Yeah,
not
yeah.
anything, you know. And then we'll
Yeah.
promote a video, put professional development into it, try to make it perfect, and then, you know, we get 40,000 views. And like, how do you figure
Yeah.
that the math out?
Well,
and
just
all that?
quickly, our thoughts on that is, once you start paying for views, then the platforms will think that you're an advertiser and not a content creator. And if you're a content creator, then they need to push traffic to you.
Yeah, paying for views, but mainly specifically with TikTok, paying for your views can just totally destroy a channel, because then TikTok will basically only allot views to you if you pay, rather than like pushing your content organically. So definitely TikTok. Facebook, it's a little bit of a different story.
Yeah, with
But with
Facebook,
TikTok,
yeah. So with Facebook, we just started doing the ads and stuff and doing it more professional.
yeah.
In the last month, we've gone from getting probably like 100,000, 200,000 views to now we're over 2.5 million in a
On
month.
Facebook, that's great.
Yeah,
That's
and just
really
on
great.
Facebook, yeah.
Yeah.
And it's not
Yeah,
that
and-
expensive. I mean, it's reasonable.
No, we don't spend that much money. We spend like $100 a day on it. But
Yeah.
But what we've also noticed is like this last week. So we started the advertising campaign 3 weeks ago, I think. This last week, our transactions are up 25%.
In sales, yeah.
So yeah. So I think that transaction number is the right number to watch, right? Because we put the same amount of stuff in the bins most of the time. But if your transactions are going up, that means you're getting more foot traffic in your doors and more people are buying. So
Yeah.
I don't know what other metric to look at to prove
We
that
don't
the
we don't have
advertising's
one,
working.
but I've been saying we're gonna get one, and we don't do it. But they're not expensive. I think $300-400, and you put it on top of your door, and it just counts to people that are inside your store at all times. I think that would be useful information
There's
I
quite
like
a
that.
few-
for
there's
anybody.
one, a
So
few different ones.
Yeah.
There's some
On our
that
square,
are
yeah.
cameras that can count everybody.
yeah.
Other ones that are just like a clicker when that it's got a beam in between that.
Yeah, but on our square, on our account, it shows all the transactions, average sales and everything like that. So that's
No, but you
that's
want to
yeah, that
measure
too,
you
yeah.
want to measure people who come into your store and don't buy anything either, and see if you
Right.
can close that number.
I see, yeah.
Yeah.
Because ideally you want it to be zero. So. But
Well, I mean, don't a lot of people show up at a bin store with an entourage, with their whole entire family? So you'll have the one.
yeah, I
person.
guess yeah.
Yeah.
And also they cut through our store sometimes just going to the mall.
Yeah,
So that's
too a lot.
so I mean that's they're not potential customers, but so that'd be a hard to see what we're losing on customers on that, because we don't know if they're just cutting through or not.
Yeah, but I know this is kind of just a brainstorming session in our lives. So, we're all trying to figure out the right marketing campaign to grow our businesses, to be more successful. And then what about pricing strategy, guys? You guys are having a little bit of struggles with what's the right pricing strategy.
Yeah.
You got any thoughts about that?
I think now we've landed on one that's been working. And
I don't know if I agree with that, but
really, I feel like it's so we switched our pricing model to Tom's pricing model. We did that for about like a month and a half. We didn't see anything change dramatically at all. But on Thursdays we probably had, I think, double the people. Like the first 50-cent day that we had was a mob, crazy. But obviously you're charging half of what you normally charge, so there wasn't like a massive boost in sales. Now we have the week start at $16, then Saturday it falls to 12, Sunday 8, and then 6, 4, 2, 1. And I think it's been pretty good. We do a restock on Saturday too, a little bit of a restock. So
I mean, what the $16 instead of $12 has done for us is it sabotaged Friday sales a little bit, but Saturday and Sunday more than make up for that difference.
Yeah.
And then our sales are a little more consistent too.
Yeah.
Over the week.
And a lot of the stuff that was going on $12 a day, customers are very happy to pay $16 for anyways. So.
Yeah. But the $400 Gobi lights, they're going to pay the extra money anyways.
Yeah.
Can I
That's a
ask-
whole different topic for discussion. Are you pulling that $400 light for eBay, or are you leaving it in there, or what are you doing?
I mean, we're mostly leaving it in the bins. I'm not saying we're not pulling anything for eBay, but we're leaving it mostly in the bins.
A lot staying in. Yeah.
Can I ask a question to all of you? Saturday is probably going to be the day that most people are available to purchase or be in your bin stores, whereas Friday is a work week. Why did you guys choose Friday over Saturday? Because I feel like who's going into your bin stores on Fridays are resellers, and they're snatching up all the good stuff and not leaving it for the regular customers. That's just my opinion. What is your thoughts on that?
So at the beginning when I opened Jensen Beach, we tried for a few weeks to do drop day on Saturday, and we didn't see better results. I think maybe a little bit of a working theory, but I'm not 100% sure, that the better retail days are Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So now when you're turning your highest dollar day into your lowest dollar day on Friday, that could affect a little bit.
So you did try this, Ben,
Yeah, at the very beginning.
and you didn't notice a difference, yeah? Because I can't logically think why that's not a good idea in my head.
It
but
makes sense. It does make sense.
yeah.
Yeah, and I think me and Thomas spoke about this before. And for the biggest perk that I would want of it is that Friday would give me an extra shipping day to get product here for the Saturday reload.
Yeah.
That's
how
the
many
biggest
times
benefit.
does
I
stuff
think,
come
yeah.
in on Friday? Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
I think rather than get rid of Friday restock, like maybe, and we do like a little Saturday restock, but it's pretty small. Maybe try to do a bigger Saturday restock. And even Sunday restock too. You can restock FC, no problem.
Yeah. By the way, do you
Yeah.
guys? This is random. Do you guys do blast emails? Do you have a system where you do blast emails?
No.
You can.
Yeah, you should definitely start doing blast emails.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
actually
we
cool.
don't do the CRM in
Yeah,
the
so
Square system yet.
So the system that we use, it's actually pretty cool. You can send out a blast email, and it'll actually track like if the customer will basically come in and make a purchase from the email. So that's been pretty cool, and we've seen pretty good results with that. So like,
What's the
if
name
we
of the
restock?
system?
What?
What's the name of the system that you use?
The one that we use is called Marcello, but there's a bunch out there. There's another pretty big one called Klaviyo, but Marcello has worked. And then also you can integrate like all your customer loyalty in there. But I would definitely say look, marketing emails are also great, and you can do SMS too. That's been good.
Definitely, if you're gonna do one, don't use Square's CRM.
Oh yeah.
Because then they won't give you, if you want to switch away from Square, they're not going to give you your customer information.
Yeah.
So that would be a problem. But if you use Marcello or whatever other one, Marcello will switch over to the new system.
Yeah, you can go to like any POS, and you'll still have all of your customer data, their loyalty points, orders, all that. Yeah.
Great advice. And you guys do a paid, what's the paid program that you do?
So
Oh.
we have a loyalty that's free. For every $1 you spend, you get 1 point. Every 500 points, you get a $25 store credit. And surprisingly, a lot of people get that, and they're trying to get up to the 500 points to get to $25.
Yeah.
And then we also have a Binsider membership, which gives you like 10% off the mystery boxes, 10% off the furniture. And then also we do a post every Wednesday night. Every Thursday night, sorry. With some of the Binsider information where the better items are in the bins.
Yeah. So all of the bins have a label from A till O, and then Thursday night we send out a blast email specifically to the people who are subscribed, and it's basically like I can show you. It's pretty cool. It's like a picture. Here, let me pull it up.
Binsider information.
Get your special Binsider information, and we have here. So here, this is what it looks like.
I like that a lot. It's about giving everyone a sneak preview of where the items that they might
Do
want.
do you see that okay, or is it like really?
Yep.
Yeah, that's good.
So it's like that.
Let me blow up the screen a little bit.
Hang on, keep it there. Yeah.
There you go.
There you go.
Yeah. So you get that email in your inbox every night, and you see it has the row. So you're not 100% guaranteed to find it, but you get a little bit of an edge because you know which row it's in. So then everybody who's in line, like a lot of them have it, and then they run in and they're like, okay, I'm gonna go to that row because I see there's, I don't know, a massage gun there, so let me run and grab it. And then we also want to start building out like other perks as well. But,
For the membership program, yes.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah, the membership program is definitely a work in progress, but
yeah.
Cool.
I always wonder, like, what about on Friday morning, opening up 2 hours early for your paid people at the $16 rate, and then cashing them all out, making them leave, and then reopening at $12 on Friday. So they're,
Hold on,
they're
sorry. It cut out. Restate that. So what about on Friday morning? What did you say?
So let's say you open at 10 o'clock on Friday. What if you
Yeah.
opened up at 8 o'clock and did $16 in the bins for your bin side, the bin sider people? They can shop at, or even do $20 because
Yeah.
I've seen other bin stores do higher rates. And
Yeah.
then when you reopen at 10 o'clock, that's when everybody gets the $12 level or whatever like
Yeah.
that, I
We
don't know.
thought
I'm
about
just
doing
toying with some of these ideas,
Yeah.
I think that's a good idea because, I mean, I don't know if you guys see it too, but like our Friday mornings, there's a lot of great items that you would easily say like, I'll pay 16, I'll pay 12 for that all day. But by the afternoon, the bins are starting to look a little tired, and maybe we would benefit from dropping the price and moving some more stuff out the door.
Yeah. And another problem, we thought about doing something like that, but then it's like the average customer sort of feels like they're being excluded. So,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? And they might not necessarily want to pay, what, 15, 20 bucks a month. So we felt like this way, it's like the person who has the membership is not guaranteed to get it. The average guy still has a chance, but it definitely gives the membership holder a bit of a leg up.
Yeah, it's like almost like if it's not broke, don't fix it, right? If you're making money and it's working, just figure out the right, because we make all of our money on the loads we buy, not on the sale. If we buy good loads at a good price, we make a ton of money in these stores. So I've definitely learned that, and everybody does things differently, and nobody does it wrong. Everybody just does it differently. Everybody does it differently, which is
and
great.
everyone has their own demographics. They know their audience a lot more than the next person.
Yep.
How many people are subscribed to your Binsider information?
We have the last email is 113. So I mean, we want to obviously scale it up more and make it better, and like we want to have like cards for everybody to have. That way they can come into the store and scan, which we'll hopefully be able to do with the new POS that we're getting set up. And yeah.
So you guys are switching POS?
We're switching again.
Switching again. Hopefully this will be the one that we can stay with for a while.
From Square to
what are you going to now?
Shopify.
Really?
Oh, that's right, Shopify. That's right, because it's going to integrate with your auction platform, right?
Integrates
you want
with
to
the
talk
auction.
a little bit about your auction? So you guys are going to do an online auction through Shopify on your website?
Yeah, directly on our website. So, it's not going to be like eBay where you're paying 15% fees to them. It's going to be directly on the website with our branding as well. And yeah, we'll hopefully have auctions ending every day. So it's going to be constantly moving. And hopefully that's going to probably launch the 13th of March.
So how long does an item stay on auction? Oh, sorry, Mark. How long is an item going to stay on auction for?
What do you think?
Hopefully just a few days.
Yeah, 3 days.
I mean, I think we're gonna start we haven't. It's not concrete yet, but it'll be like Wednesday, Friday, Sunday that the auctions are closing. So, I mean, I guess it doesn't matter when we list the items; it just matters when they close. But we're gonna try to minimum of 3-4 days.
Interesting.
And I'm sure with your high bid
Go ahead.
that you see, the most of the bids come in the last minute, anyways. So.
Yeah.
Are you getting a specific truckload for that, or is it just what you're?
So we're just going to use the same LPN loads from the bins, and everything over $20 on the LPN load is going to go on the auction.
Yeah.
Everything under will either go into the bins or we'll sell the pallets off.
And it obviously has to be manifested for it to work. So
everything over $20, you said?
Yeah, everything over 20.
So keep in mind, Mark, they're not pilfering their bins.
No, that's not the
They're
idea.
getting an additional load.
Additional load, yeah.
Yeah, I would dump the rest right in your bins. I think you make more money that way.
We can do a Monday restock with that stuff or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or wholesale it off.
Maybe that's crazy.
Yeah. Agreed. All right, guys. We'll be going an hour and 44 minutes here today. So thank you
Nice.
for coming on, man. It's been a lesson, man. I'm super excited about Super Bins, Bin Chasers. We are the largest bin stores in America. It's exciting. It's fun. We're both looking to expand. I mean, I love this business. I love this life. I love the thrill and the excitement. And the market's getting a little bit easier right now, which I'm noticing. Hopefully loads are freeing up. So, thanks for coming on. Thanks for giving everybody the advice that you gave today. I already asked how to get a hold of you, which is all good.
Mhm.
Mark, Mark, if somebody wants to get a hold of you, how do they get a hold of you?
You can message us through Facebook and come us directly to me. So yeah, I can respond to anyone that wants any questions or needs answers for something.
All right, perfect.
Awesome.
So signing off for Ben and Ari and Mark and Esteban. Guys, Liquidation Motivation, thanks for coming on today. Bang, bang. Now go out there and make some money.
Appreciate you. Take care.
Thanks, guys. Take care.
See ya.
Hang on, Ari. Ari, hang on a second.